Well, a conservative influencer arrested during a recent protest near the Portland ICE facility will no longer face a criminal charge of disorderly conduct. The Multnomah County District Attorney's Office says it reviewed video of the incident and decided to drop the charge against Nick Sortor. Evan Watson joins us now with more on this development and the role that conservative influencers and counter-protesters are playing in all this. Evan?
Yeah, Tim, and an important note here, the DEA's office said Portland police did have probable cause to arrest Sortor and two other people protesting against ICE after what was described as a scrum. A prosecutor said these arrests diffused and de-escalated the situation, but there's not enough evidence to move forward with charges, at least against Sortor. The ICE facility at Portland's South Waterfront has drawn the attention of protesters for months. On Monday, dozens of people held signs in peaceful protest. But in the last week, following President Trump's criticism and call for the National Guard, groups of conservative influencers and counter-protesters have joined the mix.
I was jumped in the street and I got arrested for it. That's pretty much the gist of what happened.
Nick Sortor came to Portland from Washington, D.C. On Thursday, Portland police arrested Sortor and two protesters for fighting near the ICE building. 4 days later, prosecutors have now dropped Sortor's disorderly conduct charge, which Sortor claimed was politically motivated.
I think that was a good decision on their part. This would have been a very dumb case to proceed with.
The two other protesters arrested in the scrum are still facing charges. While most of the Portland ICE protests have been peaceful,
if there's bad things happening, we stand up for what we feel to be right.
Some people say the recent arrival of counter-protesters and right-wing influencers only serves to agitate, increasing the chance of conflict.
All I can say is I've had good discussions at demonstrations, but definitely when people show up with an intention to, spice things up, it definitely happens.
KGW asked Sortor if he and others are escalating the situation.
Is my presence violent? Because I'm filming, is that violent? What actually is the argument to say that I am agitating?
Sortor embraced Tommy Allen outside the ICE building on Monday. Portland police have arrested Allen twice in a week for disorderly conduct and assault, and ICE detained him on a different day.
They call it hate speech, but it's not hate speech, it's speech they hate. So I feel like we need to be out here counter-protesting these terrorists.
Allen said he's not an agitator, calling the protesters agitators.
I'm not going to stop coming back out here. I'm going to come out here every day until either the National Guard comes out here, the feds come out here, or these people get sick of seeing our faces out here.
Some of those ICE protesters are using humor to try and paint a different story.
Kind of to showcase the absurdity of what ICE is doing, be in stark contrast to, the violent rhetoric that's going around. We're not violent, and what better way to show that we're not violent than to be in a freaking frog costume.
Portland Police Chief Bob Day said the arrest of Nick Sortor was anything but political, that his bureau takes a neutral approach based on the law. Here's what he told us today.
The reality is that we're not paying attention to the left or right conversation. We're paying attention to behaviors, and we're paying attention to what the law allows. All of our arrests are based on probable cause. All of those arrests are evaluated by the district attorney's office. Charges may or may not be issued. We've seen this over the years, and this is not unusual. This is how the criminal justice system works.
Portland police continue to watch over the area near the ICE building. I saw one officer calm down a brief shouting match today. Tim?
Evan, great complete report. Thank you.